Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Zombies World Championship and also highlighting my favorite moment from the event. So if you guys didn't know, last weekend in Las Vegas was the Zombies World Invitational and Zombies World Championship. Now, I was lucky enough to be invited in the Invitational, where there were 16 YouTubers and content creators that competed for the top 8 spots to move on to Sunday to play in the Zombies World Championship against the really good 8 players that made it in the online qualifier round. So on Friday, there was 4 challenges, and we got the challenges about 2 weeks ago to start practicing. And all of these challenges were fairly simple, but the one I was having the most trouble with was the Eisendrache Easter egg speedrun with classic gobblegums. I was struggling non-stop. I made it to the boss fight about 20 times, only completed it 3 out of those 20 times. And also I died a ton just filling the dragon from stupid stuff, like upgrading the bow, just ridiculous downs that you would never expect to see from me. And I was surprised how bad and out of shape I was on Black Ops 3. But I grinded and I practiced a ton, literally like 10 to 12 hours a day, sometimes more. And that's the reason I didn't upload. After I was done with season 4 content right at launch, I was just like, all right, guys, now it's time to grind. Now it's time to practice. And I was practicing nonstop, on stream, off stream. I was just grinding, making sure that I was ready for this. And to be honest with you guys, I felt so uncomfortable in Black Ops 3. Playing with classic gobblegums on Eisendrache is actually really hard. After playing so much BO4 and Cold War, you just feel completely like useless and really bad at the game. And that's how I felt. I was so worried about the event. So leading up to actually competing in that challenge at the event, I thought for sure I was going to DNF, which means do not finish. And I just thought I was going to die at some stupid point or even in the boss fight. And it was just really bad. Well, the time came on Friday where this challenge was ready to go. And like I said, I had been worried this entire event. Well, one thing happened that obviously was completely out of my control and was really unfortunate, and I think made it kind of unfair, but it was kind of a blessing for me and a curse in the same way, where a lot of people were playing on PC. And currently there's a really big problem on PC where people can boot someone offline and they disconnect from their game. And that happened to a ton of the competitors at the event. Now, there was basically a couple people in front of me, and those people were Kingman and Codename Pizza. They were ahead of me in the Easter egg, and they both got kicked off because they were playing on PC. And a lot of the other people also got kicked off that were competing in the event. And I was playing on PlayStation 4, and Chopper was playing on PlayStation 5, and I think Yatsu was also playing on a console. So all 3 of us were, safe from getting kicked off because that issue only happens on PC. So like I said, Pizza and Kingman got kicked off and they were in the lead. And then I ended up getting all the way to the boss fight. I played really safe and completed the Easter egg. And I was so excited that I completed it. I was really pumped. So I'm going to show you guys reactions, or my reaction rather. I have a couple different perspectives that you couldn't see on stream, but I'm going to play the stream first and then show you guys the actual footage of me getting pumped when I complete the boss fight, and also placing down the summoning key so you guys can see and feel part of the event. And I just want to thank everyone that was actually at the event cheering for me, and everyone else that was watching around. I had so much support from everyone at the actual event. I guess I was the most popular. There was so many people really cheering for me, a lot of the speedrun community, which was really cool to see because I know a lot of those guys. And also I just had a lot of friends that were there as well. So I just want to say thank you, but I hope you guys enjoy me completing it and the reaction that I had. I was just so relieved and excited, and I think I was the most pumped that I've ever been playing zombies. This is definitely one of the biggest highlights of me playing zombies over the past 12 years, which is crazy. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get into all of the footage from the event.
Progress. All right. And I remember hearing Greg was just struggling so hard to finish this Easter egg just due to the boss fight. Right. So hopefully he spent a lot of time prepping, making sure he knows exactly what to do when he needs to do it.
Absolutely.
And I want to see that cutscene from him.
Obviously, he's got that danger closest. And wait, did Pizza just get booted? Wait a minute. I don't see. I'm not. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Wow.
I just got word that no, he's just fixing his screen, but he is still in the boss fight.
Okay, good.
But we do have GregFPS at the moment. He's at the boss fight. He's gonna do the first cycle currently of the keeper here. So,
I was gonna be extremely angry if I saw Pizza get booted.
You know, this is gonna be really interesting to see because both Pizza and Greg are playing as Richthofen, and they can both utilize the Richthofen quote skip at the end.
Unfortunately, they can't use grenades or their death and taxes due to the danger closest they have.
That's right.
So hopefully Greg, looking with only 260 points, needs 1,000 to get to a trap that he can down himself with.
That's right. Danger closest. And, you know, a blessing and a curse, I suppose. You know, hey, maybe he gets out of the boss fight room and then ends the round really quickly. Maybe that's a possibility. But obviously, KRM going all day here for Greg.
Greg is just lighting these Panzers up with his KRM.
Codename Pizza. I believe this is going to be the final cycle for him. Points on the line.
Yeah, it's coming down neck and neck. I had my money set on Kingman right before this challenge started, just due to his first two placements. But you know, after what happened to him,
just all the unfortunate circumstances, just kind of. You know, I definitely expected Codename Pizza to do as well as he did.
Yep.
And, you know, that's just, you know, I just feel so bad for the players.
But you know what? It's anyone's game still. We had 2 more challenges. We have this. We have No Man's Land afterwards.
And I think Greg's moving on to maybe the final phase of the keeper potentially.
Yep, Greg took care of those Panzers lightning quick with that KRM.
Absolutely.
Got his rags back, so he's just waiting for that keeper to end up going to the middle so we can place him down and just light him up.
Yeah, it looks like Chopper is actually going to be going and doing a cycle on the keeper right now. I'm not sure if he's on his second or third at the moment. I believe he's on his second, but you know, we'll see what happens right here. And the game will correct me if I'm wrong, game. But it looks like, yeah, Chopper's going to be
Chopper's
one more cycle.
On his second set of Panzers.
One more cycle for Chopper in the boss fight, and that'll be it for him. So currently, Greg is still definitely in the lead. But yeah, we still have players like Vesk, who's still working on that Wisp step.
Yep, Vesk doing his Wisp. We have Zarly, who looks like he finished his keeper, just built his rags, going to go in the boss fight soon enough.
Greg just getting bombarded with a bunch of fire and a bunch of hellhounds there. The keeper is in the middle.
So in the middle, he's going to place it down.
He's going to put it down.
All right,
this is
Greg.
the final cycle for Greg in the boss fight, if I'm not mistaken. Put down those lightning bow tornadoes, Greg, because you got a keeper to take out.
Put work in, baby.
He's spamming the lightning bow. The keeper is exposed. The orange
and that'll
glow.
do it for him.
And there it
that
goes.
will do it for him.
That'll do it for Greg.
All right,
FPS.
Greg. Let's
he
go, baby. Let's go,
fight.
Greg. Congratulations, Greg FPS.
He's going to be moving on here. You know, we'll see if there's a Panzer, because sometimes I get a Panzer that spawns in at the very last second when I move on to the real world, and that sometimes kills me, but that's okay. We have Chopper
here. Finishing up
his
second set of Panzers.
He's going to be moving. He doesn't have double tap on the KRM, but that's all right because the KRM by itself is already great.
Right.
Greg just put the summoning
Greg
key
finishes
in the console,
the DE
and Greg FPS will take the first place on the Eisendrache
This is incredible. This is what we wanted to see. Greg was tweeting about it. He was like, we can't talk about me DNFing if I do, but you didn't, Greg.
You can't put that negative
energy
out there.
Not only did you not DNF, you got here first.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, Greg FPS.
That is incredible.
All the trials and tribulations of his practices, not being able to get great runs, and you know, it's very frustrating. He was able to complete it today here in Vegas.
It's what everyone wanted to see, baby.
Everyone's cheering for Greg. Let's go, Greg! The crowd goes wild, bro. Hell yes.
The keeper is exposed. The orange glow. That'll do it for him. That'll do it for Greg FPS. He finishes the boss fight. Greg finishes the Greg FPS will take the first place on the
This is what we wanted to see. Greg was tweeting about it. He was like, we can't talk about being DNF.
Again, bombarded with a bunch of fire and a bunch of hell out there. The keeper is in the middle. Final cycle for Greg in the boss fight, if I'm not mistaken. Put down those
Greg. I want to
Nice
watch
job.
Greg.
Finish those panzers off. Use that KRM you have.
man, he's
Yeah, the KRM is definitely going to be a huge
great.
play. He doesn't have double tap on the KRM, but that's all right because the KRM by itself is already great. Greg just put some in the game.
Let's go, Greg! Yeah! Yeah!
Really?
And we're just now we're on